This is MrSan44Man. A few of my episodes I've filmed the Detroit Fire Department and their efforts in putting out fires in buildings and putting out fires in homes. With a great deal of respect, MrSan44Man respects dearly the Detroit Fire Department and their efforts. Although the Detroit Fire Department are not given the essentials needed to produce a viable fire department. A fire department that's strong enough to respond in a matter of minutes, a matter of seconds, instead of buildings burning completely to the ground due to budget cuts. Now, I've received a few letters from a few individuals, maybe firemen. Well, they identify themselves as firemen, but they're not professional. So MrSan44Man wants you to look at these compiled videos of the Detroit Fire Department in action, and you ask yourself, does MrSan44Man really make a mockery of the Detroit Fire Department, or is MrSan44Man putting something out there that the world needs to hear and the fire department needs to be helped? Peace. What's up, world? It's your man, MrSan44Man, seen in 59 countries. And you know what this is? This is viewer comments. Know what this is? This is my list of the haters that I have on my site that is raising some very, very racial issues. And MrSan44Man thought me having over 13,000 viewers seen in over 59 countries, I thought you should get the right to know what people have to say about your boy. Okay, let's read some of them, shall we? This one comes from Zach Waters. He was on my hater list. Hi, Zach. Check this out. Ignorant. That's what he called me. See, Zach? Right there. When you say I was ignorant, you see it right there. Huh? That's from you, Zach. See, you're out there now. All my people are gonna write you, Zach, and tell them how they appreciate you disrespecting MrSan44Man. Thank you, Zach Walters. We got some more comments. MrSan44Man. This is Mr. Zach Waters again, y'all. He loves MrSan44Man. Check out what he had to say. He says, MrSan44Man, you sir, a ignorant. Learn to spell a little bit better though, but I'm gonna say it how he wrote it. MrSan44Man, you sir, a ignorant. Maybe you should have stayed in school and made something of yourself. Contrary for what you think I did, sir. Nobody needs to hear you dumb countdown. You should maybe have some respect for the men and women that keep your dumb ass safe. As a firefighter, I know what goes into it. You don't, sir. Well, Mr. Zach, when you see my firefighter thing, I wasn't making a mockery of the firefighting system. I was making a mockery of how our citizens are going to sit back, our citizens are going to sit back and wait for a slow response time because our city doesn't have the funds in which to finance the fire department. And as a matter of fact, Walt, Zach, Mr. Walters, did you contribute anything to the Detroit Fire Department when I was on the air and telling them and the citizens that we needed help and we needed toilet paper for our firefighters? And so, were you on there pitching that? Oh, you weren't? Well, take a look at this, sir, and let me see what you got to say about this. What's up, world? This is your man, MrSan44Man. I'm standing here on Dexter and Ewald Circle in front of the Detroit Fire Department house, engine 40 and ladder 17. Hey, listen, a shout went out from the Detroit Fire Department that says that they're not receiving toilet paper, they're not receiving soap, they're not receiving dishes that they need to function these facilities, and that's a shame. 2, last week the Detroit Police Department did not get paid. None of the Detroit Police Department got paid. That came from a Detroit police officer. 3, this is the headbanger. Come January 1st, 2013, the city of Detroit is going to make an announcement that Detroit is going to file for bankruptcy. Once again, come January 1st, 2013, an announcement is going to be made that the city of Detroit is going to file for bankruptcy. These are bad days in the city of Detroit, y'all. This is your man, MrSan44Man, letting y'all know before you even find out from 2, 4, and 7, we're about to file for bankruptcy. Our fire department don't have no toilet paper, and they don't have no soap, and they need y'all to go down there on Larner Street downtown, and all the citizens, they're asking to bring soap and toilet paper to the Detroit Fire Department to help out in these engines for these companies and these firefighters out there risking their lives. And also, the Detroit Police Department didn't get paid this week. That's not good news, and we're getting ready to file for bankruptcy come January 1st. This is your man on the street, MrSan44Man, keeping it real with y'all and letting you know y'all out the loop, and I'm putting you in the loop. They about to wrap it up, y'all. Everybody going to their trucks. They pulling out. Job well done. Shouts out to the Detroit Fire Department, y'all, because they the ones that do what they do on a low budget. This is Sandman, y'all. Detroit Raw. Did you see that, Mr. Walters? Don't ever disrespect me and tell me that I don't care about the Detroit Fire Department, because I was going to be a Detroit firefighter my damn self, okay? So you don't know nothing about me. If you got a problem, angry fireman, that's what I'm going to call your new name, angry fireman. Angry fireman, if you got a problem with it, take it up with your local government, take it up with your city council, or take it up with your city and state officials. Don't bring that to me, because I don't need that, and I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm going to tell you like this, keep it civil and keep it civil, okay? And like if I told you before, and I'm going to tell you again, if you don't like what I produce on my show, if you don't like what's on the air, keep it moving, sir. Let's see what else some of the other nice comments that we have available for MrSan44Man, shall we? This one comes from AFD Chief 303. So this is a fire department chief. Now let's listen to how professional he addresses MrSan44Man. Clearly a retarded monkey recording this. Do you even know what an engine is? I follow Detroit Fire for a long time. Those men and women do what they do every day, and I have the utmost respect for what they do. And it takes one MrSan44Man to make a mockery of it. You, sir, are a moron. Get a real job, appreciate what they do, or just shut the hell up and crawl back in the hole you came out of. Check this out, Chief. Let me tell you this. First of all, don't ever disrespect my mother, because my mother's not a monkey. And nor did she have a monkey. So you keep your racist ass comments to yourself, asshole, okay? Secondly of all, I never said that I give no respect, because the Detroit Fire Department get the utmost respect out of MrSan44Man. Now you got something to say, you got something you want to get off your mind, then you do it, and you say it in a proper manner. Because let me let you know something, sir. If you ever would have came to Detroit and approached me in that manner, I would have pushed your shit in. And I'm sorry if I'm off the air, but that's the way it is. Don't you ever disrespect my mother, disrespect my family, because we're not no goddamn monkeys, sir. And to all my viewers out there, I really, really didn't want to put this out there like that, to let somebody piss me off like that. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to show this cut. This is MrSan44Man. I had to regain myself because the last shot I made, it was because of this fire chief. Clearly a retarded monkey recording this. Do you even know what an engine is? I followed the Detroit Fire Department for a long time. Those men and women do what they do every day, and I have the utmost respect for what they do. And it takes one MrSan44Man to make a mockery of it. You, sir, are a moron. Get a real job, appreciate what they do, or just shut the hell up and crawl back in the hole that you came out of. Let me tell you this, Chief. I'm gonna be real cool about this. You would have never came to Detroit and said that to my face without serious consequences happening to you. That ain't no threat. That ain't no ill feelings. That's just MrSan44Man said, if anybody ever came to me and said what you just wrote me, I would push your shit in. And I'm sorry for all those viewers that really like MrSan44Man. But MrSan44Man really don't like racist and prejudiced people. No matter if you white, black, red, yellow, I don't care what color you are. Don't bring your views and your opinions of your racist acts to my inbox. If you don't like what I put on my show, then don't watch my show and keep it moving. All this calling me out of my name, my mother's not a monkey, nor is my father. Talking about crawling out of a hole. I didn't say anything derogatory about your family. Maybe I should talk about your mama just a little bit. Maybe I should say something very derogatory about your mama a little bit. How would you like to say if somebody said something about your mama a little bit? Because you are a product, sir, of your mama and your father. And when you called me a monkey, you just disrespected my parents. So you being a chief, you need to represent yourself like a chief, Mr. Professional, sir. And don't ever disrespect MrSan44Man. I'd rather you not even watch my show than to make these type of racist comments on all of y'all. Zach Waters, Seth Roachman, the AFDC chief, all of y'all haters. I'm not a monkey. I looked at every one of your sites and not one of you got nobody that shows your sites, nobody that watch your sites. You don't even have a subscriber to your sites. But you want to come on my show and you want to say stuff like this. Well, let me let you know something. MrSan44Man ain't bending over or nothing for none of you saps. So hello to the Ku Klux Klan out there. I'm glad you're watching this nigga. Cause I'm here for life. Or until the end of my life. This is MrSan44Man once again. Just giving comments on some of the people that really are assholes. This is Mr. Zach Waters. Just because the fire rolled down the stairwell doesn't mean the accelerant was used. The only way to know that is if you use to investigate the thing. Well, let me tell you this. 6043 RON said this. This was an awesome video. Did you see how that fire rolled down the upstairs hallway in just over minutes? 21:45. No doubt there was accelerants used there. It would be cool if you filmed these. You could say what the streets they are on and what the buildings it was. Do you know what the building was at one time? I just had a curiosity about the abandoned buildings in Detroit. Dude, keep up the good work, and I want to see more. Thank you. Those type of comments I really appreciate. I'm not saying every comment that I'm going to get is going to be a favorable comment, but the thing I'm saying is, keep it intact, people. I don't want to know your racist views. I don't want to know that you are racist. If you watch my show, here's a black man, and my high school was Carston Elementary. I also graduated from Remus Robinson Middle School. I also graduated from Golightly Vocational Technical Center. I'm also a graduate of Detroit Central High School. I'm also a 2-year grad in business and psychology, Schoolcraft College. And I also am a graduate of Specs Howard School of Broadcast Arts. So asshole, is that enough education for you? Check my stats. I gave you my pedigree. You need to watch what you say. And if you can't say the right thing to MrSan44Man on my show and be decent and civil, whether it's in a favorable mode or if it's not in a favorable mode, if you can't come to me in a more favorable way and a much more respectful way, keep it moving. Because I care not to hear your comments. I care not to hear your Ku Klux Klan racist views. It's assholes like you that makes this country weak, because you never want to see anybody come up but you. This is MrSan44Man, y'all. Talking about my comments from the people that we have sending in letters to your boys. And let's not forget our people out here. Seth Rockon. R-O-C-H-O-N. Let's not forget him, okay? And let's not forget Zach Waters. We don't want to forget him. And we definitely don't want to forget the AFD Chief 303. Make sure that y'all give him a shout out for MrSan44Man. And y'all let them know how y'all feel. All right, this is your man, MrSan44Man. I'm about to get up out of here. Get this out to y'all. Peace. What's up, world? It's your man, Sandman, down here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Got a big fire going on, jumping off out here down in Cincinnati. No, I didn't have the other camera, so I got this one. Look like we got an apartment fire jumping off over here. Yeah, look like some people might be hurt, but I see a gurney out there. This is hot. They just got new. This Sandman, y'all, down here in Cincinnati. Big fire they got going on. And it's only happening down in Cincinnati. It's a Sandman, y'all. I'll get back with you. See if we can check out what's going on up in here. What's up, world? This is your man, MrSan44Man. I'm out here on the streets of Detroit early this morning. Rolled up on this situation right here. Don't know exactly what's going on right now. I don't know if it's an accident or what. A lot of trucks. It look like it might be a house fire. Look like over there. That was on fire. Another one, our house is going up. Probably look like it's from arson. But this is what it's all about, y'all, because y'all know Halloween is about to jump off, and that's why they want the kids in. Because they don't want this. This is one of the many fires that's going to take place in Detroit, y'all. This looks about over, y'all. Bought it at the wrong but this is what goes on before, as they say, Angels Night. Ain't nothing but the devil. That's what we call the Devil's Night. This is MrSan44Man on the streets of Detroit, right here on Montgomery, Linwood, at a house fire, abandoned, pre-Halloween. It's your man, MrSan44Man. You know I gotta give the shouts out to the haters. Make sure y'all give them y'all views and opinion of how y'all really think the show is. Because they really racist and say a lot of foul stuff. And I already got it on there for you. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed that little piece. And I hope y'all understand that the firemen are doing what they can. This is MrSan44Man, y'all. Doing what I do. At the crib, about to send it out to you. Peace. What's up, world? This is your man, MrSan44Man, and shouts out to the haters out there. And those are the cats right there. I hope y'all gave them a nice little response, how y'all thought that they talked to me, talking about I was disrespecting the Detroit Fire Department. And coincidentally enough, for all those firefighters out there, this would be an informative report coming out the city of Detroit. But I want you to ask yourself, what did this reporter do any different than I did on my show, and showing how the fire department didn't have the resources or the response time that was needed for that particular fire? So you check it out and you tell me what he did so much better.
Firefighters say that they have a new worry tonight, their new boots.
The rank and file complaining they're not up to snuff. So why did the city pay top dollar? Fox 2's Charlie LaDuff tries to hold some feet to the fire.
Well, howdy! It's the Detroit Fire Department again. Now, we've chronicled leaking fire trucks, missing money, cutbacks, feces bubbling out of the floors of the firehouses, and no toilet paper. Now, this week's outrage is the new fire boots. So that's important. Why? That doesn't bend.
You got stuff falling on here. There's support in here. Crush just in case something falls on your foot.
You're running up a ladder. You don't want to fold it?
Don't want to fold it on you. Support this way in your ankle.
That's basically a rain boot.
Seems like it.
Now, while they are fire certified, fire officials tell us that the new boots aren't even the ones they agreed to buy this past summer. The new boots are flimsy, they don't fit, they don't have support, and nails go through the bottoms. Nevertheless, we pay top dollar. Why?
Oh, that's not a mockery, huh?
In July, the city of Detroit accepted bids for a $188,000 contract to purchase fire boots. Now, the low bid was $106 per pair, but the city went with the high bidder, who was asking $118 a pair. Why? Because that company is a Detroit-based contractor, which is allowed to charge more by city ordinance.
So they'd be better off just going to pay less and taking their chances and buying a pair of boots. Because our city dollars bought a pair of boots that are totally useless. I don't understand this.
It's a Coleman Young era law that was intended to help business people in Detroit. But it's a law that's gone wrong, says Adolph Mongo, a former aide to Mayor Young.
You know what they remind me of? When I was a kid, I grew up on 8 Mile Road in Wyoming, in Rollo Township, and they had an A&P store. And I always wanted one of those fire truck things for Christmas. It was $5.99, and they had those boots there. Looked like the same boots.
The boy toy boot?
Yes.
Now, if the city had gone with the low bidder, they could have at least gotten 200 more pairs of the flimsy boots. A pretty big deal for a fire department that can't afford toilet paper. Mayor Bing and his chief procurement officer, Andre Duperi, said 2 years ago we couldn't afford the practice and they'd put an end to junk like this. So me and the boots went to find out what's what. Hi. Mr. Duperi, please. Thank you very much. Just 1 second. So he's in. He won't come out. Okay, thank you. Bye. commissioner 3 times. He didn't return my call. I came down to see him, and he won't come out. Sheesh.
Fire commissioner, shame on you. Shame on you, fire commissioner, because you wouldn't wear those boots into a fire.
Well, there you have it. Nobody in this story wearing the silk tie wants to have their feet held to the fire. But don't worry, Detroit. The men in uniform still have honor. It makes you think twice about jumping in and save somebody's baby, doesn't it?
Nope. That's what we're here for.
So you're gonna do it anyway?
Amen.
Even with bad equipment?
That's why they pay us. Took an oath. That's what we do.
In Detroit, Charlie LaDuff, Fox 2 News.
What's up, world? This is your man, MrSan44Man. As you see, I got a new list. I added a new person down at the bottom, y'all. Check them out. These are my new haters. Got 4 of them on the set now. I hope that y'all enjoyed what I just put on in the video to show y'all exactly what I was exactly doing and what I was trying to express about the Detroit Fire Department. I wasn't there to mock the Detroit Fire Department, nor was I there to disrespect the Detroit Fire Department. Whomever these little people are that's on this list here of haters, when you cats get together, you worse doing. When you cats get together, really, you worse than a little sewing circle, old ladies. You know, you get your little Ku Klux Klan views and opinions together. You just see this black man out here doing what he do, and he's got this fan base. And when I look at your sites say 0 subscribers and 0 video views, but you comment on people like me that's out here doing this. I got over 13,000 views, and I'm seen over in 49 countries. Come on, 59 countries. If I'm seen in 59 countries with over 13,000 views and 27 subscribers, even with your little haterism, I'm the man. So why are you going to piss on my parade when you should make your own parade? It's a sunny day. Make your own parade if you want to make your own parade, and promote your own feelings and what your views and opinions are. Don't put it on a person like me. And here's a footnote for you. I live in Detroit, Michigan, okay? In Detroit, Michigan, in the 1968 riots, a lot of people my age and older really don't too much respect the Detroit Fire Department or the Detroit Police Department, because they were all white. And when they were all white, we were the victimized people of a city. Don't everybody forget about when the fire department used to put the hoses on citizens. Remember when the fire trucks just come out there and just spray people, women, children, didn't care. Just the fire department just put hoses on her, high pressure hoses on people, knocking them off their feet, women and children. I gave y'all a pass because I was a little kid. Yeah, I was hosed down in the arms of my mama. But before you get on here with your statements, understand your history of the city that you're talking about, because this is the city of Detroit, and we got a very violent history, and you know we got a very violent history. So don't ever again disrespect this show. If you don't want to see MrSan44Man show, keep it moving. Don't get it twisted. Keep it moving. This is MrSan44Man. I hope y'all enjoyed all that fireman video to show y'all that I do not disrespect the Detroit Fire Department. And those assholes that wrote me this comment, y'all make sure y'all give them y'all views and opinions and tell them how much y'all like the MrSan44Man show. Because you know what? I'm seen in 59 countries, and I'm more popular than you are in your town. So don't hate, appreciate. This is MrSan44Man. All of y'all out there, if I don't get another video on before Christmas, this is going out for all of y'all for the holiday. Peace to everybody. Even my haters.